Hey, good morning, it's Owen Bigland. This is the Inside Edge video blog. I wanted to address a question that these days I get almost on a daily basis, but I definitely get this several times a week from clients, young clients that I'm working with, people that I meet at open houses or just having a cup of coffee. And it's in this ultra hot seller's market, the prices are at all-time highs. Should I be buying in this market? And it's an age-old question, but it's even more of a hot topic in this market. And my answer has never changed. If you've watched some of my earlier blogs from years back, I've addressed this same question. And the question is it depends. Yeah, I would still be buying in this market, provided that you've got a long-term horizon. And as you know, if you've been watching my blogs, that window is 8 to 10 years minimum. I might even start pushing that up now to 10, because this market's up 25% since the last blog I did on should I buy in this market. So I'm saying that if you buy today, you've got to be able to hold that property for a minimum of 10 years to withstand any short-term market fluctuations or corrections. You know, we're going to get a correction in this market, folks. I've said this all along. Markets don't go up forever. I'll get people at an open house. I just had one this last weekend. The question where if I bought this unit today at $465,000, what do you think I could sell it for in 2 years? And I kind of laugh and I tell them, you might be able to get $400,000 for it. You might get $550,000. When I tell them $450,000, you mean they act all shocked. Like, you mean to tell me that the price could go down? How does that happen? And I have to explain to them that markets go up and down. We've been on a roll here for the last couple of years. I wouldn't be surprised that 6 months from now, a year from now, we get a 10, 15, 20% correction. I don't know. Nobody does. The thing is this market could stay hot for another 2 or 3 more years before we get that correction, go up another 30%, and then get a 15% correction. But you've got to have a long-term window to buy in this market. As long as you can buy it, keep it for at least 10 years, you're going to do fantastic. It certainly beats trying to become a market timer, staying on the sidelines, paying $2,000 a month for that one bedroom in Kitsilano or Yaletown, and hoping that the market crashes or corrects. It's not a good mindset to be in, trust me. You'd be a lot better off that if you should buy with a long-term window, also that I've stressed before, buying something you can comfortably afford and you leaving yourself a bit of a buffer to cover increased mortgage rates down the road, which I'm pretty certain are going to happen. When, I don't know, but eventually they're not going to stay at 2.2% for 3 years. So leave yourself a bit of a buffer. If you can't afford a $500,000 condo comfortably, move down and look at something at $450,000. If $450,000 is too much, then hey, think about moving out to the suburbs, buying something in Burnaby or Richmond, as long as you're happy living in those neighborhoods. But buy something that you can comfortably afford and leave yourself a buffer. So my answer to it is yes, even in this ultra hot market where the prices are at record highs. And remember, part of the reason why they're at record highs is because we've got historic low interest rates. And I'm going to do another blog later this summer outlining the amortization table. I think the low interest rates, people underestimate the power of a 2.2 or a 2.15 for 2-year mortgage rate. It's incredible. So I'm going to outline that in a future blog and show you the power of that. You know, that $600,000 one-bedroom condo in Yaletown that you could have bought for $450,000 4 years ago, believe it or not, is about the same affordability. It's up $150,000, but your mortgage rate is half of what it was. And the power of those low interest rates, I think a lot of people underestimate. So I'm going to do another blog, a detailed blog on the amortization rates on a low mortgage rate, and to show people the power of these low interest rates. But yes, even in this market, and hey, even I'm buying. I just bought another investment property in the fall of 2015. If the right unit came along today and the right building in the right neighborhood, I would, without question, buy another unit in this market because I've got a long-term horizon. I'm going to buy that property, put a tenant into it, and keep it for 20 or 25 years. What the market does a year or 2 or 3 years from now is irrelevant to me. I know that in 20 or 25 years, when the time comes that I might consider selling it, it's going to be worth a lot more than what I paid for it today. I'm Owen Bigland. As always, thanks for watching. You can always reach me at owen@owenbigland.com. I'll see you next week.